Hey guys, thanks for coming in. I want to show you some exercises to really get your core really strong, really lean and mean, okay? So typically, and I'm going to show you also an exercise that people typically do that can cause a lot of injury to your neck, to your back, so we want to avoid that. So that's actually what we're going to start with here. So we have Caitlin right here, and she's going to demonstrate a sit-up. And having your hands behind your head, a lot of times what people do is when they're going up into a sit-up, they're right there, putting a lot of stress on the neck right there. You see her head cranked up, and we may start perfect, but after a couple reps, our form deteriorates. So the other thing is, if you go into, if you're able to get that sit-up up, it's still a lot of stress on that low back. Now, there's a lot of studies out there, too much spinal flexion over time is going to lead to back problems, and back problems, ain't nobody got time for that, right? We don't got any time for that. So we know a lot of people have back problems. So what we're going to show you is a great exercise that we can do that's an alternative and that's going to get you lean and mean like Caitlin. She's not that mean. She's, well. So starting planks and push-ups. So this movement right there is a great option. Now the main job of the core is going to be keeping your body flat, straight, you know. That's why, you know, when it's in its ideal shape, you have a really flat stomach. So we're going to add a little bit of difficulty in this one, a little bit of a challenge. We're going to do plank, and then we're going to go up to the push-up position right there. So she's actually going to get a little bit of the arms involved right there, and she's going to go, let's go up and down for a couple reps here, Caitlin. Boom. So it's exactly what you want to do. We'll talk about reps and sets here in a minute, but what I want you to focus on when we're doing this one is not to get the hips too high. As we get tired, our legs are going to want to take some of the stress off of the core, and that's not going to work. Our midsection is going to focus on the legs. Now, if you do see yourself starting to feel those, then we want to drop down to the knees. The knees are going to be a really good option. We're doing those, the plank and push-up. It's going to be less stress on the core, also on your shoulders, because as we said, you know, Caitlin is going to work some of those triceps when she's doing it. But you know, if it's a little too much and we feel that our hips going too much side to side, then we want to drop down to the knees, and that's going to be a much better option. Okay, so just to review, let's get a few good reps, Caitlin, and then we'll talk about sets and reps. Roll steady. Notice our hips going down. All right. And to make it a little more difficult, you can always slow it down. How did that feel, Caitlin?
Good.
It felt good. Okay, great. So that's I would suggest getting higher rep range for this, meaning at least 10 to 15 reps, going nice and slowly. You're gonna get a good burn on your core, a little bit of conditioning as well because it's total body. So try that out. I would say 3 sets of 15 every time you come up. That's a rep, and let us know how it works out. Okay, if you like this video, give it a like, share it with your friend, and let us know how the workout goes for you. Thank you.